Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Everything Travel and Health. The labor shortage in Canada continues to be a pressing issue for the Canadian government. Studies have shown that the Canadian labor market is dependent on high levels of immigration to address the shortage. Immigration will be key to filling essential roles and addressing the labor gap in 2023. Welcoming skilled newcomers to Canada continues to be a goal of the Canadian government for 2023 and beyond. With nearly 1 million job vacancies, there is a major demand for skilled workers to fill the available positions. Overseas candidates with experience in in-demand occupations are expected to have strong prospects in the Canadian labor market in 2023 and could be strong applicants for skilled immigration programs. Looking at Targeted Provincial Nominee Program (PNP) draws across Canada sheds light on which jobs are in demand in terms of immigration. Generally, careers in the healthcare sector, the technology field, and scientific areas tend to be in high demand across the country. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many healthcare professions are especially in high demand, with many provinces having targeted PNP draws to invite more healthcare workers to Canada. Therefore, in this video, I will be discussing the top 10 jobs that are in high demand for 2023 and beyond. Knowing about this will help you be rightfully positioned to fit in. On that note, I welcome you once again to Everything Travel and Health. On this channel, I provide information about how to immigrate to Canada, the USA, the UK, Australia, Ireland, and many other countries with better economies for school, work, or tourism. So, if you are new to my channel or have yet to subscribe, I encourage you to do so as to enjoy more of these informative videos. Also, click the notification icon so as to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. Now, let's see what these jobs are. 1. The first most in-demand job currently in Canada is the registered nurse (RN) job. Jobs in the healthcare sector remain in demand in many provinces across Canada. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, nurses are in particularly short supply, with many provinces having targeted PNP draws for registered nurses. Because of the high demand for nurses, there are also several immigration options available to overseas candidates with experience in nursing to encourage them to consider Canada as an option to immigrate to. The average annual salary of a registered nurse is $70,975, and the highest paying provinces are the Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and Yukon. The minimum education required is a bachelor's degree and registration with a provincial or territorial regulatory authority. 2. The second most in-demand job is that of a web developer. A web developer is a specialist who is involved in the development of applications or websites. Typically, there can be a large scope to the types of projects that one might have the chance to work on. With a booming tech industry, there are many options for tech workers to immigrate to Canada. With Canada's global talent stream, web developers have a solid pathway to obtaining a Canadian work permit. There are also several provincial nominee program (PNP) options for candidates with work experience in these occupations. The average annual salary of a web developer is $72,627, and the highest paying provinces are Ontario, Alberta, and Manitoba. The minimum education requirement is a bachelor's degree. 3. The third job is that of an electrical engineer. Electrical engineer careers require the ability to design, analyze, and specify electrical systems. These systems are also constructed and tested by electrical engineers, making them essential to the entire process. Those working in this type of role are expected to maintain these systems and components to ensure that they operate safely. Typically, this position requires a high level of education. The average annual salary of an electrical engineer is $91,832, and the highest paying provinces are Alberta, Newfoundland and Labrador, and Saskatchewan. The required minimum education varies depending on the role, with a minimum of a Bachelor of Science in Engineering. The fourth job is truck driving. Truck drivers often top lists as one of the most in-demand jobs in Canada. They are needed in almost every Canadian province and territory to transport commercial goods from coast to coast. According to Statistics Canada, the vacancy rate in truck transportation is around 8%, giving those looking to immigrate to Canada as truck drivers strong job prospects. The average annual salary of a truck driver is $46,828, and the highest paying provinces are British Columbia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia. The required minimum education is completion of truck driver training alongside appropriate licensing and endorsements. The fifth job is welding. Canada expects to add 23,000 welding positions to the economy by 2028, making this profession in high demand. Welding positions are in particularly high demand throughout British Columbia and Prince Edward Island. However, those with welding experience are likely to have a strong advantage throughout the nation when considering where to immigrate. The average annual salary of a welder is between $18 per hour and $41.10 per hour, and the highest paying provinces are Alberta, Saskatchewan, and British Columbia. The required minimum education varies, but typically includes on-site training and/or a training certificate. The sixth job is veterinarian, vet, job. Like many places around the world, Canadians love their pets. Though unfortunately, veterinarians are in short supply in Canada. This has made this career one of the most in-demand jobs in Canada for several years. Many provinces have specific targeted PNP draws aimed at encouraging more vets to the country. A veterinarian trying to build a career path in Canada is required to have a license from the regulatory body within the provinces/territories, as this is a provincially regulated occupation. The average annual salary is $95,804, and the highest paying provinces are Saskatchewan, Edmonton, and Calgary. The minimum education requirement is a veterinarian license. The seventh most in-demand job is licensed practical nurse, LPN. For the same reasons as registered nursing, licensed practical nursing tops the list of in-demand jobs in Canada. The COVID-19 pandemic and an aging population are placing more demand on the healthcare system, requiring more licensed practical nurses. Similar to registered nurses, there are several immigration programs that those in the healthcare field could benefit from. The average annual salary of a licensed practical nurse is $55,564. The highest paying provinces are Manitoba, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. The minimum education requirement is a bachelor's degree and registration with a provincial or territorial regulatory authority. 8. The eighth job is industrial electrician. Working in this in-demand job in Canada, electricians enjoy some of the best jobs in the skilled trades. In particular, industrial electricians are in high demand throughout the country. Newcomers with relevant education and employment experience can land a job in Canada as an industrial electrician, or another similar electrician profession. The average annual salary is $68,000, and the highest paying provinces are Alberta, Newfoundland and Labrador, and Saskatchewan. The required minimum education is on-site training and/or a trade certification. 9. The ninth job is pharmacist. Pharmacists are responsible for distributing medicine and providing health consultations to advise about medicine. A pharmacist can build a career path by working in a hospital, a drugstore, or by starting their own pharmacy. Pharmacists are provincially regulated, meaning that each province will have its own regulations. To become a pharmacist, you must have a degree in pharmacy, pass the exam conducted by the Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada, PEBC, and register in your province or territory to become a certified pharmacist in Canada. Similar to other professions in the medical field, pharmacists have been in high demand in recent years. The average annual salary of a pharmacist is $89,314. The highest paying provinces are British Columbia, Quebec, and New Brunswick. The minimum education requirement is a degree in pharmacy. 10. The 10th in-demand job is accountant. Accountants are vital to the operations of a successful company. As businesses grow in a post-pandemic economy, managing finances becomes an increasingly important factor in maintaining success. Accountants can expect to find job opportunities throughout the country with potential growth within the next few years. The average annual salary of an accountant is $56,257, and the highest paying provinces are Alberta, British Columbia, and Quebec. The required minimum education is a business-related diploma or bachelor's degree. Now that you know the top 10 in-demand jobs in Canada, if you are interested in knowing more about each of the jobs, get to my channel. I have some videos where I have discussed some of the jobs, how to get them, and how to immigrate to Canada with them. Visit my channel to watch the videos and learn all you need to know to successfully land a job in Canada. In my upcoming videos, I will also shed more light on some of the jobs. So, keep up with me on this channel. If you have not yet subscribed, then what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to this channel, so as to keep getting all the informative videos we have to offer you. Click the notification bell to be informed of our upcoming videos as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Cheers!